Hey guys, it's Strange Blade. Long time no see. I've been wanting to revamp this channel for a while. Thought about how to change it up, how do I get enjoyment out of the channel and doing comic book related videos again. I thought maybe just show off my collection as I feel. So from now on my channel, this is going to be Badass Comics, a series that you'll follow as I showcase my collection. And in the first episode of Badass Comics, I want to showcase one of my favorite cover subjects of all time. So this video is going to be centered around covers only. That is girls on hoverbikes comic covers. I don't know what started it all for me. I think it might have been when I acquired the Dirty Pair Adam Hughes. But I've been down this rabbit hole collecting hoverbike covers, specifically with girls on it. And I know I don't have every single one in this video, but I'll try to get all of them at some point. I do have a good hefty amount of them. Some of these you may have never heard of, some of these you might have. Especially the first three. These three are definitely the three most well known. And I'm going to try to showcase them all and hope you guys enjoy the books. So without further ado, the one that started it all for me, now I know it's in contention whether there was a Golden Age comic that's kind of started it all. I do want that book, but I don't have it. But the real start of it all started with Dave Stevens. And we all know it started with this cover. Now, there's kind of like an unsung sister to this book being Planet Comics #1. It's like 3D number 16 Space Vixens or something like that. It kind of goes with this cover. But this is the real cover that everyone knows, and it's very popular. It's been homaged a couple times, and there's even homages to the cover. Swipes that have came after this. It's a really classic cover. Love the yellow in the background. I love the focus on the hovercraft itself, and just the line work on the art is just amazing. I'll try to give you a close-up of this so you guys know and can appreciate the art on this. Very sought-after book. I consider it the first. A lot of people consider it the best. I am one of those as well. Can't beat Dave Stevens. So then the second most known one, kind of already may have brought it up. That is Dirty Pair, Run from the Future #1, the Adam Hughes variant. I think this is a 1 in 10 ratio. I got really lucky years ago and I found this at Second and Charles for like $1 or $2. I still can't believe it. But yeah, this is the immediate homage. I mean, this one's definitely sought after on the Adam Hughes collector spectrum. This is one of the harder to find variants, and people actively hunt this thing. So if you're a Girls on Hoverbike comic collector or cover collector, this is a definite must-have. Right next to Planet Comics #1. And honestly, this is probably my favorite Adam Hughes cover of all time. It's between this or Supergirl Legion of Superheroes 23, that variant. It's between that or this. So. And then this one is kind of well known. This is from Anarchy Studios from Vampy. This is a variant. I don't know the ratio on these. They might be 1 in 15s. I've never seen this online for sale on a price that I'm willing to pay. I did get screwed one time. I ordered a lot and they got canceled on me for a really good deal. Luckily, a friend on IG happened to hook me up in a trade. I hooked him up with something I thought was equal value. So yeah, I made the trade happen and I finally own it. This is Vampy 24. This is the Drew Johnson variant. I'm trying to minimize the glare here. But yeah, nice close-up on that. Really good art. Really, really good art on this. This might be one of my favorites. I haven't decided yet. I haven't done a ranking or anything yet, but this is definitely up there. Definitely hard to find too. This might be the hardest one to track down. Period. I do have another one that comes close to it, but I don't think it's near as good of a cover as this one is. Alright, this next one is a Kevin Lau cover. This comes from Valiant, this was back when Acclaim owned Valiant. They did a couple of manga comics, and they put out this reversed. It's like Japanese style, so the book is backwards and the cover is backwards. But manga punks, as you can see, Hoverbike. This one's not really flying in the air or anything. It's kind of a parked look, but still has that flair. You know, give you a little taste of it. All white cover, shows dirt really easily and spine ticks really easily. Not a easy book to get in high grade. This might be my second copy I've owned, and this is maybe a 9.2, 9.4 candidate, and this is the highest grade I think I've been able to track down. So, yeah. So that's Manga Punks. This one, somebody told me about this on IG, and I went ahead and bought it. This is an Aspen Comics cover. For the life of me, I don't know who did this cover, but if I had to assume, I would assume it's the interior artist in the book, which I think is Mike Bowden. Anywho. Bubblegun, number 2, cover A. Isn't that a really cool cover? See the jet fire right there, hovering over the water. It's a really cool cover. This one is actually, I don't see it for sale that often online, so you might get lucky and find this in the wild, but it might be a cool thing to track down, especially if you're into this cover subject. This one, I remember the Doom 143 showed this one off, and I just had to own it. It's a really cool one. It's done by this guy, person named Keelan, I think. It's a Lunar Donut with Sprinkles, number 1. This is a reverse cover, so it has a different cover on the back, and it's when you flip it over, it has this cover. As you can see, the little jetpack right there, the typical anti-gravity going on in this little region here. Yeah, these all look really cool when you put them side by side. They have a really good look to them. They all kind of fit the same theme, so it looks cohesive and really nice. So yeah, this one might be kind of harder to track down, especially if you're looking in the wild. It might be something you would have to buy online. Now this one I have seen in the wild a couple of times, but never in this condition. That's why I bought this one online. This one is done by Dustin Nguyen or something like that. I think that's how you pronounce it. This is a direct homage to Adam Hughes' Dirty Pair. Manifest Eternity number 5. You can tell by the Sirius right here. Same thing as on Adam Hughes' Dirty Pair, Run from the Future. That's a pretty cool angle there. It's kind of a parked angle, but nonetheless, it's a Hoverbike cover. So let you guys appreciate that art real quick. Yeah. This one, this run gets, there's a lot of stuff going on in this Digital Webbing Presents run. This cover is done by Sanford Green. It's Digital Webbing Presents number 4. Now this is kind of a wraparound cover, but you get the gist. You got the rocket right here, the anti-gravity situation right there. Yeah. It's not my favorite one, but it does fit the theme, so that's why I own it. So yeah, Digital Webbing Presents number 4. This one kind of looks different than your average one, but I still count it. This is from the Sky Doll series from Titan Comics. This is issue number 2, and this is the cover B done by Matteo De Longis. If you guys can see that, it's a really nice cover. I love the way the seafoam greens pop on this, and I'm pretty sure that probably is nudity right there in the silhouette. Ooh. Wow. So yeah, Sky Doll number 2, cover B. This one is kind of I kind of have mixed feelings about it. I've seen this one numerous times. Probably would be easy for you guys to find, but it is in that volume where Kamala Khan first appears. But nonetheless, I've seen it numerous times. You guys could probably find it. Captain Marvel number 12. It's kind of a different take on the Hoverbike cover, but still nice colors, really pops. It's a fun looking Captain Marvel cover. So yeah, that one. And then the last one I got to show for you today is my newest acquisition. This one's really rare to find next to Vampy 24. If you guys find this, I mean, awesome. Because I've only ever seen one for sale online. This is from Narwhal Publishing, and this is Morgan. As you can see, there's a guy up here, but if you pay close attention, there's a Hoverbike with the anti-gravity situation going on there. So you got Morgan. Awesome. So yeah, that was Badass Comics episode 1. Talking about Hoverbike comic covers. If you guys like this sort of thing, let me know in the comments section. Next video I have, I'll probably try to do more, maybe keys, like maybe DC characters I like, or something of that nature. I feel it's inspired on that aspect. I've been thinking about maybe doing maybe a few cover grabs I picked up in the dollar bin recently. But yeah, nonetheless, if you guys like Hoverbike comics, give this video a like. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section. Is there any books I missed? Is there any books you know of that that I didn't mention in this video? Let me know. I'll really appreciate it. So, see you next time.